So, hello everybody. I think we are live. We should be live actually, because what is happening is. All right, let's now discuss what we are doing today. So, all right, it's just a casual stream today, not very fancy, not it's very unplanned. So, all I'm doing today is just working on a college project that I have. It's a simple meme builder project, and all I have to do is just make the HTML and CSS part. So yeah, actually, let me just share it on Twitter so that everybody knows what the heck is going on. Yep, of course, I'll just mention him as well. We are live. Join in. And I also tag him. Well, yep. So, I guess we don't have any viewers right now, but it's gonna be fine. Let me know if there's anything wrong in the chat. Let me know if anything is wrong with the stream. All right, so let's begin. This is the basic bare bones document that we have. Document, I'm just gonna name it meme builder. So all I have to do is just make the HTML and CSS part, which is kind of okay. I'm very bad at CSS actually. It's just the plain CSS. Also, let me share this stream on WhatsApp to my folks. Hey, Radu Theodore. Nice to meet you. Just a second. All right, we are back with the screen. And let me share it right over here. Fine. It's live. Yes, it's live. Let's go live again with VS Code. So here's our final app, which has nothing, right? We're just starting out. Okay. So inside of the body, now I have no idea what the UI is going to look like. So I'm just going to pretend that I know everything, but here we go. Let's also add some basic styling. So margin 0. I don't know why with post CSS nothing works. Actually, let's just remove post CSS then. Post CSS, just uninstall. All right, so we have margin 0, we have padding 0. All we have to do is we have to just change this post CSS to CSS, padding 0, and then box sizing to border box. If you have any suggestions for this project, let me know, because it's totally impromptu. I have not planned this. All I have planned is just, well, the user is going to upload the image. They can add top text, bottom text, and yeah, that's basically it. So what do we have in here? I am going to add a main tag, and inside of the main tag I am just going to, well, let's do one more thing. So inside of the main tag, let's see what we can add. A div. Now a nav bar would be nice so that users can know what is actually going on. So a nav tag, and in there I'm just going to have an h2 that says, well, what do we say, meme builder. Let's go inside of CSS, and actually let me just really put them side by side. Yep, that looks better. Also, font family should be sans serif. And so in nav display flex, justify content center, and some, I guess, some, what's with the formatter? All right, justify content center, some padding around, so I'd say 10 pixels, and let's add a background of, well, Azure. All right, as simple as that. Also, font size, I think it should be larger. So if we just change this H2 to H1, that would make it look better or not. Interesting. Anyways, if you have any comments, let me in the chat. Let's interact. Let's chat. It's actually very important. All right. Let's see what's up next with this. So we are going to have the user upload an image, which means we are going to have inside of the main tag, we are going to have sort of a selector. And also in the main tag, I'm actually going to style everything. So if we go inside of here, display flex direction column, align items center, that's the main agenda. And then if we go down here, we're going to have, that's my phone's notification. That's my notification. All right. So in the main tag, we are going to have an input with the type of file. All right, which looks very simple. So how do I style this? So input type file CSS. How do we add it? All right, so there is this sort of thing for styling, which looks okay. Yeah, this looks better. Let's just grab this. And so there's an input container as well. Absolutely. So there's input type file, selector button, college project. Yes. Hi Mufiz, hi Hussein, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see so many people around here. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this div, wrap this input inside of this selector file selector, and then right over here, let's just grab this code and let's put it right over here. So it's going to be file selector. We go back. Pretty cool. I love it. Let's see if we can do something else. Well, that's it for the UI for this part. Actually, this does not look as good because the background color does not differentiate between these two. So I'm just going to select, actually it should be background color instead, so that we get nice recommendations. Yep, that's a lot better. And also this should be 15. So also, just for your information, this stream is not going to last very long because I have many people at home, so I kind of have to do it very quickly. So let me know if you can see this properly, because the chat I think kind of overlaps to the, what do we say, to the browser window. But yeah, very nice. Phoenix, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let's add a margin top of 10, actually 20. Quick mode on. What do you mean by quick mode on? Let's see what else we have. So we also need an image where the user can add, like when the user selects an image, we're going to display it here. But right now, I don't want to display any image. I am your college student. Well, we might be from the same college because I have many friends, but I really have no idea who you are because of your name. So please do let me know what is your actual name, my friend. Whew. So now we have this huge image of mine which looks terrible. Let's grab a better one. So I'm just going to say mean image. Just a good meme material would do. Yeah, exactly. This is the one. Let's copy this image link and okay. Okay, so we have some problem. Why does this look so big? Should have a width of 20. No, 100. No, 150, 250, 350. Yes, that looks better. In my class. Absolutely, you will be in my class. I know that already, but I don't know who you are from my class. Would love to know who you are. All right. So now the question comes. I think it was very quick. I don't think I struggled with the CSS anyhow. Let's make this and let's change the color to white. That looks 005. Now I know who you are. 005. By the way, I'll just put in the name. His name is Shubham. Okay. This looks fairly simple. I'm just going to add this this div. I'm just going to put it like this, and I'm going to create one more div in which I'm going to have, well, two input tags. Input type text, and this one is also going to be type text, but this is going to be top text, and this is going to have a placeholder of bottom text. All right, fairly simple. Then we also have, like, we are also going to have the user select what size they want the text to be and what color they want. So we need, I guess, two more inputs which are going to be in a separate div. So for this we are going to create one more div where we are going to have another div. So this is all right now happening inside of my head. So this is going to be input type number, which is going to be the text size, and this is going to be input type of color, which will be text color. Wow. No, you're not disturbing, man. You are here to just chat. Let's just have fun. Nobody is disturbing me right now. There are no spammers right over here, so it's okay. Don't disturb next time. We have, let's name this controls. Let's name this content, and let's name this customization. Actually, let's do some semantic CSS. So it's going to be controls underscore underscore content, and then it's going to be controls underscore underscore customization. I don't know, I'm being a little bit poetic right now. So it's going to be controls. I don't think I need to style this, but yes, I do need to style this. So display flex, flex direction, column, and gap of 15 pixels. Now we need controls. Well, you know what? Let's just get rid of this. We don't need this. So we're going to have controls, and then inside the controls we have content, which will, you all should be chatting. Okay, wait, I think the main content is being hidden because of this chat. So I'm just going to move this chat down there. That looks good. All right, now we have, let's see, inside of the content we want to trigger each input. Actually, inside of the controls we want to trigger each input, and let's say, well, the padding for each one is going to be 7 pixels, and let's see how much padding do we have in here. So There's a padding of 10 and 15. Why not just grab this? Actually, this should be for every piece of input, right? But this is fine right now. So we have this padding, we also have margin, we have transition, which I don't think we need in this case, but yeah, it looks, if it looks good, then why not add it? Only that color input is looking worse. So how about we just remove padding altogether for input with the type equals to color. So we make it padding 0. Actually padding 0, but it should have sort of a font size. No, should have, if not the font size, then it should have the height of 10 pixels. Oh, that looks bad. All right, let's see, input type color, customization CSS. That's JavaScript, but I want the CSS. For how long have we been streaming? I think it's just 20 minutes. Not even 20 minutes, it's 16 minutes. In 16 minutes I did too much. I did not know. Okay, so you have this. All right, so you have another container for this color. Let's just put this, make it like so, and then you have, well, appearance none. Interesting. Appearance none. Why though? So it makes it, now I get it. So now we are going to have dot color, and inside of the color, this div is going to have width and height. Let's say width 20, height 20. Nothing changed. Wait a second. I don't think we need this, and I also don't think we need this, so that still adds the padding. Anyways, here we are. Okay, so that's how you trigger this color thingy. So you have this input, and all you do is you just append this. Well, not exactly like that, but say dot color and then input, and then put this in, and then you can say, well, hey, I want a border of none. That did not work. But what if I add border of none to each one of these? Yes. Border right. Okay, that's the button. How about we add this border instead of no border? Instead of border right, it should be just border. Only that color thing looks bad. So how about we just remove all this? We go down here, we remove this div, and that's how we live. Also, this input that has a type of color should have 0 padding. So you can enter. All right, we also don't want this outline, so outline none. Oops. All right, so outline none, which means we can enter any text and it does not show up right over here. So now comes the tricky part. Okay, fine, that's it for the UI. I think we should jump on JavaScript because it's actually quite fun. I don't want to end this stream just 20 minutes in, but yes, the stream can end any time. There is no guarantee of, well, this stream. So Let's also add a JavaScript file. Let's try some. All right, so let's see when I'll just add an ID of top T, and it's going to be bottom T, not top G. All right, so then we have the ID of text size and the ID of text color. Quite interesting. And then here we do the same thing. Top T, get element by ID. It's going to be top T. Now, okay, here's where I got a little bit stuck. So Vim change multiple instances words at once. This is a word, yet another word. How do you do it in Vim? So you have star control N, CGN, and then dot. Interesting. All right, so not really asked for, but CGN. So what if I do star CGN? Um, should be, no, that did not work. So we have control N. So we have, first off, we have star, which takes us to the next same word. Okay, but that's interesting. So wait, so as I'm changing the also the current word, star jumps me to the next match. What I add to go back to the word is control N. Okay, so we have star, then we press control N, which does not really work. Control N, Vim in VS Code. So there's this. From Vim to VS Code, because controlling are common key bindings based on terminal editors. So I guess you're coming from there. So you kind of have to add it like this inside of your, what is it? That's a lot. Let's see, control and how do we make it work? So you have this in the settings.json, right? Before this, after this. Let's see, if I add it to the settings.json file, let's just go ahead and make one. Should be like so. So now if I say star and then control N, that still doesn't work. What's wrong? Okay, wait, I just put the question in there. Another plugin. Okay, so what you do is you go to the next word, then you go to the previous one, but like Vim control N alternative. Let's see. Control plus N does not exist. Start a search for the word under the cursor. G if you don't want the word boundaries. C change. GN the next match. So you put the cursor wherever you. So you put the cursor somewhere in a word. Interesting. That's something I find really hard in Vim. Star GN and then dot. Select the current word with star. Go back with capital N. So star N. All right, now I get it. So you say star and then capital N, and then you change the word with GN. Wait a minute. So you have star and CGN. What do we say now? It's going to be, what was it? I totally forgot. It's text size, and then you press escape and then dot. Yep. All right, let's do this one more time. So what do we have in here? So we have star N and then CGN. We have, what do we, it's bottom T and then you have dot. All right, now next up we have star and CGN. That seems like a lot of work, but I don't think it's actually a lot of work. Text size, this should be text color. All right, thank you very much. I was looking for this. So next up, after we have everything selected, we don't have any viewers right now. No problem, we'll still do the project. Wait, did I did not name this file properly. My bad. Anyways, we also don't need that. Next up we have, let's see, so basically when someone, so we can say top t dot on input, I just want to write on this image, so I need two text buttons. I mean just p tags, if you won't mind. This is going to have an ID of top text. This is going to have an ID of bottom text, and we could do the same, well, for these two as well. Top text, and then we have bottom text. Now all we do is we say, well, hey, top text dot inner, or actually text content should be equal to e dot target dot value, or actually e dot current target dot value. So now if I were to go ahead and change anything, this comes up. So now if I go inside of style CSS, where we have all this, so now what we can do is just go down there. We can say, well, hey, top text, you should have a position of absolute, and we also need to add this div. So img dot img is going to have a position of relative. Let's also add some text so that we can at least see what's going on. Right, so the color is going to be white. Actually this should be .img p, and then like, how do I add a border? So CSS text border, because every meme has this. Oh, there's a font border. Hey Code Arena, how are you? Font border, interesting. Wait a second. All right, so you just have some text shadow. Web text stroke width. Let's just grab these two. So we're not going to have 1 pixel, I guess. You're good. That's nice. We should be good. It's a lot. That's a lot. Let's increase the font size and make it 20 pixels. Mm, 50? Yep, 50 looks fine. But oh yes, the user can change the text size. That's a problem. How about we remove that option for now? We cannot center it like so. We have a display of flex, justify content center, then that's going to work. So we have position absolute, and then we also, okay, fine. So now we're going to have some different styling. So this is going to have a top text with the top of 0, and well, the bottom text is going to have the bottom of 0, which technically means if I just go ahead and add some random text right over here, that looks pretty cool, right? Don't do it in front of your colleagues. My colleagues. I don't have my colleagues. Yes, my friends, you mean. I have to. I mean, even if I do, there is no problem because we all have different projects. We choose our projects. So now if I say, what should be a good meme material for this? Well, think about it. Oh, wait. Also, one more thing. We should have a font. Well, not font, but text. Font weight. Bold. Hey, Adgun, code with Adgun. If you have any suggestions, let me know. All right, so the bottom thing doesn't work, which means all we have to do is we just have to, well, oops, clone this, place it down here. It should be bottom T, and then this should be bottom text. So think about it. Think about it. You need to work hard. Now, clearly this looks okay, because we have top 0, so I think top should be 5 pixels and bottom should also be 5 pixels. Colleague, by colleague people mean work colleagues. So yeah, colleague is not college classmates, but it's actually work colleagues. I don't think you can see the code properly. Anyways, I made this meme generator. I did not know how I did it, but I still did it. At this stage it looks okay. Why is it okay? Wait, let me just close these things. So this is how it looks like. Yeah, these things still don't work. I don't think we need to add this effect because this already looks perfect. So yeah, if you have anything that you want to tell me. Also, everything is centered, like I don't want it to be like that. I think it's better if they are inside of a container. So the main should have a width of 80% and then a margin of auto. So now if I just, all right, it's the same thing. How about we just get rid of this altogether? This looks just fine. No issues from my side. If you have anything you can do to improve it, then it will be really nice of you. I see there are 2 concurrent viewers. And we are just 34 minutes in. I don't think it's a good idea to end this stream right now. We should do something. What should we do? That's the question. Let's check Twitter. I know, a little distracting, but we don't have any notifications. Good. I think we should make the code a little bit less. Oh, yeah, we should deploy this. Even though these features don't work. Oh, yes, there's also a download feature which I totally forgot about. So these features don't work, so I think it's better to comment them out. The teacher is not going to notice that. So we just comment that out, and instead of this, I'm just going to add a button, download. Now, styling this button. Let's also add an icon. So hero icons, download this one, copy SVG, go back, and let's place it right over here. And then we go back inside CSS. Let's go down there, say download btn. Also, it looks huge. Well, it shouldn't. Let's first of all trigger the SVG because we don't want it to look huge. So I'm just going to say width is going to be 20 and height is also going to be 20, which makes it look better. Then we go download btn. The font size is also going to be 20 pixels. And then there's going to be some padding of, hey dude, how are you? I just joined. What is the context? What library are you using? I'm using no libraries. This is just my college project that I have to do. So no libraries. This is a simple meme maker app, you can say, that I chose for the project, for my project. And it's quite simple. So I thought, why not do it live? Because if we do it live, it's going to look a little bit better. Let's have a gap of 5 pixels. And let's have a border of 1 pixel, solid white. And then this background color, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Yes, exactly that. Just HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Just that good old, tech stack that we have. The core tech stack. Oops, did not mean to do that. Right. So let's see. The background color should be this one, and the color should be white, not wheat, white. All right, something is wrong. I messed up here. I know. This should be cadet blue. 1 pixel solid white. Let's add a border radius of 20 pixels. Wow. Now let's add sort of a hover effect. So download btn, hover. All we are going to do is just change this background color and make it a little bit darker. And then just add a transition of all 0.3 s is as simple as that. Also, let's make it cursor pointer. Pretty cool. Now let's see if it actually can download this. So how do we download an image? So download image, not image, but download, actually screenshot area using JavaScript. I did that. Oh man, I don't want to use a library, but let's see. HTML to canvas document.body. I don't think we have a choice, so let's roll with this. Now all we do is that we have, wait a minute, Downloads, homepage questions. I don't want to download it, but what I can do is get this copy link and then just go to the HTML, go up top inside of head and just paste it like so. So script src, paste that, and then not really differ, just make it document with. All right, then we have HTML and then we just pass in this element. So I'm just going to go ahead and say yes, sorry about that. I think I have no idea where to move this live chat right now. It should be somewhere. Maybe I should make the screen a little smaller, you know. SVG class, exactly, you cannot see the code. How about we just move it up top? No, then it's not readable. How about if we take, no, let's keep it this way. No, I think we should remove it then for now, just for the sake of yeah, just take it away. Thank you for letting me know that. You know, I haven't done much live streams, so you can say I'm quite new to this. Take it away. We need code. You need code. Here it is. HTML to canvas. Then we're going to say document.query selector, where we have the, where's the class? Download btn. Oh, sorry, not this one. Take my inputs. Sure, I will. So this ID is going to have, we're going to give it an ID. Well, not this. We are going to put .img. So once we have it, then you download it like so, which is something I don't really like, but let's do that anyways. So you get back the canvas, and then this is some basic stuff that everybody knows. Actually, it should be C. Oops, or it's already there. Okay, we don't want this to happen like instantly, so first off we need this button. So let's just say, well, hey, it's going to be download btn query selector dot download btn, and all we do is when the download btn dot on click, we just have an arrow function that does this. As simple as that. It should not be ss, it should be meme dot png. I don't know if png is the right one, so I'm just going to say, well, hey, think about it. Coding is easy. Hit download, hit open, and we don't get the image. Interesting. HTML to canvas image not showing. Use scores true on rendered function. So you mean, oh, you saw the demo, output is good. Yes, output is good. Thank you very much. Like, okay, so I have to just pass in this object that has use scores true. And then we have this on rendered, which is the function that gives you back the canvas. So all this code should be right over here, and we don't want a dot then chain. Let's see if this works. I'm pretty excited. Think about it. Coding is easy. Okay, fine. I think I kind of messed up. Oh, it should not be on rendered. It should be on rendered with a small r. Think about it. Coding is easy. Still doesn't work. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, so we have an accepted answer. So all it is just on rendered. So you append child the canvas, but how you don't? Oh wait, let's see what happens if we do this. Like I'm going to skip this and just append that canvas. So if I hit download now, nothing actually works. Nothing in the console. Logging true. Let's add this. Nope, still no luck. Mm, what is C? C is the canvas. So what we see right over here, I could just rename this to canvas. So yeah, all C is just the canvas that we get back. But do we even get it back? Let's see if that actually works. So when I click download, it should really log something to the console, but nothing works. Why nothing works? Because, well, I don't think this is the valid object. Yes, that's what the answer said, but I don't, this function that we have on rendered doesn't work at all. Like even these things don't work. Let's add a dot then. Line 22, I actually removed all that code. Well, if we go back, this is the code. But this function is not getting run because we don't see any output in the console, which means that this simply doesn't run. I think this is quite old and HTML2 canvas has been updated now. So is there any documentation? We have questions. Check the spelling. On rendered. Let's see. On rendered. It's the same thing. Console.log document.body.append child canvas. Yes, I am doing that, but you know, even if I just log in some string, it will still not work. Nothing logs to the console. Mozilla Notes, yes. On rendered, no, it's not with the capital R. We tried it already. MDN dot no, but Mozilla Docs don't have that for documentation for this. Actually, it should be. We should search their questions. So you mean if I add this code, this is the same code. Okay, so you mean we console log this, right? Append child console.log. It will still not work because this function is not being run. So, oh wait, so there are hidden logs. I totally forgot about this. So these are the hidden logs. So why didn't they show up in the beginning? Element added. So if I have this, let's see. Starting document clone. Okay. Document cloned element located. Added image. Starting renderer for. Okay, wait. I think I'm doing it wrong. As I said, this function is not being run, right? We have to do kind of dot then that we did before. So if we do that again, let's grab this code. Now I get it. This should work. All right, so we go back to the console, hit download, and let's open this up. That's it. It works. So let's say, think about it. It works. Hit open, and here we go. We got our meme, guys. That's amazing. Honestly, that's amazing. Actually, that function that we have on rendered, right? That was the problem. That did not work nicely. What about the image? The image loads up if you just let me just open this up. So the image does show up right over here. That was the problem before. If I just wait a minute, this was the problem. So this was the previous thing. Got a clonate in Flutter. Yes, absolutely you can. I think I'll make it open source. Yes, dynamic images. So I wish I could add this. I know it's easy, but I don't want to expose my file system in here. Let's see, choose file, and then we have all this. Let's actually grab, I'm just going to save this image as a simple meme template, right? So all the user can do now is actually, let's give it an ID. So this is going to be ID of picker, right? So now this should be picker, and then what we can do is picker, use an API to fetch image so user can also have random picks. That's a better idea. Actually, I want to add something like this. I don't think you can share the API because of the YouTube chat. Wait a minute. Top chat, we have two options, top chat and live chat. So now I think all messages will be available. So if I just go ahead and search for meme image APIs, it's discontinued. So if we just, all right, this works. So this is the, I know this is something that we can add, but the problem is that, not really the problem, but we could make it, wait a minute, we could make it a good one, but I don't want to right now because first off, I have many people at home, and second off, wait a minute, let's see. I'm just going to choose this file. Also, second off, we don't have this requirement. So in my project, in my college project, we don't have this requirement. Let's see how can we access that image through JavaScript with input type file. I will surely add that feature. It looks pretty interesting. Okay, we have on change, and then on change, what you have input.files. What is input? Input is on change picker.files. Let's see how that goes. So we pick this image, we go to the console, and we see a file list. Pretty interesting. So all we do is we get the file from picker.files, which is an array, and this file that we get back, I actually want this Unsplash API, exactly, for random images. That's a nice idea. Then we have to add an API key and all that stuff. Well, I'm ready to do that, but let's do this first when the user tries to get an image. Also, this file has a type of any, which means I don't like it. So let's actually grab this. Let's add a JS doc type. So it should be file. I think that's nice. I will for sure share it. I'll share my GitHub right over here. When first all this is done, then I'll push it to GitHub and then you can make a pull request. We have array buffer. We have, well, what type is it? So there's a file list. Inside of the file list, okay, so you can just, it's console.log url.create object URL with the file. Let's see if that actually works. So we choose this file and we get back this, which actually it does not work like this. We have to add this blob, which is not found. So you have this file. No, no, you're not disturbing me. We're just having fun. I started this stream to just have fun, you know. Let's see. Now we have this image. So like they have top text, bottom text. Let's also grab the image. Let's give it an ID of image. And then we'll just image, and then we could just say, well, hey, image dot src is going to be this url dot create object URL of file. Let's see if this actually works. Okay, wait, I know it's going to work because all we have to do now is just get rid of this. Oops. We should get rid of this. Okay, so commenting doesn't work. Nice. So we choose the file, we choose this file, and it works. Wow. Did not expect that to happen. But anyways, let's grab one more meme image. This one. I'm just going to save this image as meme2, and we select another file, meme2, and that works. I deployed on Friday. Now I think we need this feature of changing the color because it looks quite unrealistic. But anyways, we open this up and it works. Very nice. I did not expect to add all these features in there. Fine, I think now it's time to push and publish this. So let's publish to GitHub. Meme dash builder. Okay. Open on GitHub. And here we go. We don't have a readme, so let's just add one. You know what? I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to make one. I'll just tell, well, hey, make a readme file. Write a readme file for a meme builder app where user can select image, add text to top and bottom, and download the meme resulting. Respond with markdown code. I told you to respond with markdown code. Anyways, there is also this option of library of popular memes. Oh, okay. So we could have Unsplash API. So if I just have Unsplash API. Now Unsplash API, Naveen, is it free or do you have an API key? I don't think it's free. Okay, wait. So there's I totally forgot about this. There's a URL that we have. Let's collaborate. Why not? Do you have a YouTube channel as well? What's the, I don't think you can share the handle in here, but I don't think I can find you either. There are many YouTubers with the same name. By collaborate, you mean on YouTube? You can only, all right, here we go. We finally found you. So we have YouTube slash code with KG. That's nice. So you make tutorials in Telugu. We sure can collaborate someday. How many subscribers do you have? 443. Sure, I'll be waiting for your next video. Nice to see you around. We have another creator among us. If you make videos in, well, English, you'll have much more audience, and that's one benefit of making videos in English. We had a much larger audience. What you 7 months ago was your last video, and then you have shorts, which I think streamed 1 year ago. Now I think you should make content in English, and also just point out, if you make content in English and then you can just share it in the Learn Build Teach community by James Q Quick. If you know who he is, he's an amazing YouTuber, and he is an amazing community of creators. So like there are many creators in the Learn Build Teach community. So just go ahead, join in. Even he is live right now with Alex Patterson, who is, I guess, Coding Cat Dev. Coding Cat Dev. That's the channel name. Yep, this one, Coding Cat Dev. So they are live right now. You can even join them. I'll just paste this link because we can do live videos. Yes, for sure we can, but I don't have a fixed schedule that I. Yes, exactly. I don't have a fixed schedule of doing live. Even right now, I am doing just live because I had time. Okay, wait. So if I have this, if I'm put the query of me, okay, you have this token unsplash random image URL. Oopsies, I did not mean to do that. Yes, this one. Random. What does this mean? Okay, so you have like, but I don't think this can limit something. If I enter in anything like meme, that would work too. But anyways, I could add sort of a button that does this thing. So yep, use random, of course. I think it's been an hour. So I could add a button, which will, all it will do is just add. So let's just create a button same way we did the download btn. So I'm just going to add the btn class, and then all we have is a button right below this one. So btn.btn random. All right, so, oh, I did not mean to do that. Should be outside, but these should be in their own div. So we should have a class of pickers, I could say. I'm very bad at naming these things. So we have file selector. The same way we are going to have pickers, which is going to be display flex, and then gap of 10 pixels. Add a button to call the random API, store in a global variable, manipulate it with the DOM. Exactly. I don't think we need to store it in a global variable though. Also download btn, not really needed. We could have just btn. So we have this random button. I know the UI looks terrible. For that, we could just make this flex direction column, which will fix everything. So now when the random button is clicked, let's just add the id of random, and then all we can do is we could just say, well, hey, random btn with the get element by id of random btn. And then what we can do is when the random button is clicked, we could just say, well, hey, get the image, set the src to the thing that we copied earlier, which was the unsplash random image url. So I guess I'll have to find it, this one. This one. I'm using Vim, so that might bother us a little bit. So instead of fruit, this should be meme. So now when I click on random, that does nothing. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. So I'm back. Muhammad Ghazi. Hello, Muhammad Ghazi. It's an API you need to use. This is an API. This returns an image. Anyways, if you say so. Let's. So what do you get back? You get the response, and then you convert the response to what? JSON? No, I don't think so. Directed status text. What about this? Let's see what happens when we click on random. Null. Oh, wait. I messed up. Should be random. Now let's see if this actually works, because no. Oh, it works. Here we go. This is not an API. I mean, it is technically an API, but you don't have to fetch data from it. It's essentially a link to a URL. Let's see. I think the width and height is huge. I think the width should be 350 by 200. Use it as an API. Well, then I can add a loading spinner, I guess. They have a limit of 50 clicks. Do they? I think they might do. Right now, I think this is fine. We'll be seeing you every time. This looks amazing. Wait a minute. I'll just open this up. Oh man. Okay, here we go. This is a problem. Right? This is a problem. So basically, yes, you have you added copyright section in footer? No, this is just a college project, so that's not actually needed. But yes, Naveen, you were right about storing this in a global variable. I am so mad at myself. So I should just store it in a global variable when this starts up, right? And I think that will make a difference. If not, so on one click you can fetch around 10 images, write a logic to randomize them. But the problem that we are running into right now is that when we take a screenshot of it, yeah, but I would just want to use this random thingy. I don't want to use fetch, because when I do that, wait, so when I use fetch, will that return to me that final URL? Let's see. If I use fetch like so, and then I say, well, hey dot then r dot json, and then if we console dot log that, oh wait, here we go. So now if I click on random and then we go back to the console, here we go. It's not valid JSON. There are also other options. Yes, exactly. What I want to do is I want to get the original image URL, not this, because gives us a random image every single time. So what we can do, I guess, is we have this. It's not valid JSON. So if I do something like text, all right, now we get something. So this is kind of, now if I do array buffer, then that should give me this array buffer back. All right, fine, I got it. So we get back the data, and then what we can do is uh, the same thing, url dot create object URL, pass in the t, we just set the image dot src to url dot create object URL and pass in d. That should work, but it doesn't work. Why? It says URL overload resolution failed. D is an array buffer. Man, my bad. Should be blob. Yep, exactly. So now if I open this in a new tab, we get the original image, which is what I want, right? That worked quite well. So now you click on random, you get this image. We click on random again, we get this image. Why do we get cat images all the time? I did not mean meme template. Let's see what happens then. No, you got it wrong, Unsplash. I think this search query does not work that well. Oh wait, so this is like meme memes. How about that? Let's make a funny meme out of this. What should be? Um, Anything funny in your mind? We have Python devs to JS devs. Unsplash might not have a meme. So this is not actually category. It doesn't seem like a category. So if we go back to the docs, all it is, it's just the search term, right? So all it has is just the search terms. Okay, wait. So you have comma, like you can city and night. So creative, right? So you can have meme and then template like so. If I have, now that works kind of. So at least we have that. Uh, Memes, and then we can add funny. So these are search terms. These are not. That is fine. Or let's make a good meme out of this. JS devs after fixing null. Okay, here we go. We messed up a little bit, right? Thank you. JS devs after fixing an error. If I place it right over here, no. JS devs, yes, so it should be JS devs after fixing an error. That looks cool. Now if I open this up, close that. Yeah, it looks great. Let's copy this and let's tweet it. Thank you very much, Naveen, for helping me out. Let's deploy this first, right? It's better to do that. So I'm just going to say random image button added and many more things. Ignore that sound right now. So we are going to deploy it on, guess what? Netlify. Because I want it to be on Netlify. All right, so now let's have sites, add new site, deploy manually, import existing, start from template, existing project, GitHub, authorized, and then I'm just going to search for meme builder. That's what we have as the name. We both can share, so we can pool. What do you mean by that? Like a server, do you mean a Discord server? So you mean a VPS, right? Yeah, that's fine, but I don't want to have a VPS right now. I just like getting into VPS is quite interesting. But for me right now, it's better to just say, well, hey, meme builder. It should not be us. It should be use meme builder. So what do you mean then? We made a meme builder live on YouTube. Had a lot of fun and help. Naveen Kumar, are you on Twitter? 30 JS projects. 30 JS projects. What do you mean by that? 30 JS projects. Oh, yeah. Oh, JavaScript 30. Yes, by West Boss. Naveen underscore KJ. Also, I would just add my analytics. So, how about that? So that when people visit, should be fun to see. Let's add a website. Just say, well, hey, meme, use meme. All right. Now comes the fun part. Should be use meme builder.netlify.app. Admin. I'll just save it. And then you have, I also want to edit this. It should be finder.response.me. Right. And then we have website like West Boss. Oh, you have your Netlify account. Yes, I have my Netlify account. Why not? Wait, is this fine? Yes, it is. So let's get this tracking code and let's place it right up here. Fine. Added tracking code. We'll see how many people visit after this gets deployed. So where is that? Here we go. Okay, it's already deployed now. So if I now refresh, this is not going to work because I have to allow it to work. Now, if we go back to this one, fine, nice to see that. So I'll just share the link right over here. Let me do that first off so that you guys can visit this, use this. Let's go back to Twitter from Naveen KG. And nice to see that. Naveen Gupta. So I think you are Naveen Kumar Gupta, if I'm not wrong. No, okay, so I just mentioned a different person. Oh boy. How about we just let's grab this. Let's delete this altogether. Yes. KG underscore Naveen. Is that Naveen Kumar KG? Right. This is the one. I think this is the one. Let's also add that image, which was no. Here we go. All right. That's a fun session. Mm, I think I should leave now because it's too late. It's about to go. It's about to be midnight and yeah, you're welcome. No problem. It's about to be midnight and I have to go to sleep so that I can wake up for college tomorrow morning. So yeah, now I think I should go to sleep. Why? What happened, Muzu? Muzu humble. Good night. We'll catch you up next time. Sure, next time. I want to watch you. You can just re-watch this whole, what do we say, live stream if you want to. Wait, did I miss a comment? Any content is better. Definitely. Keep building. Ah, I have to go to sleep. You know why I sleep. Sleep is necessity. Sleep is the source of truth. All right. So, one visitor from Brazil. Did not expect that. I was the only one who was watching. Actually, Muzu Humble is my cousin, so he's just messing around with us. That's all, nothing else. But where we, yes, we might have it. Let's see if we can. Yeah, you guys fight fight the hell out of tonight and I'll just go ahead and go to sleep. Fine, everybody. Good night. Have a great day ahead if you are in the US and thanks for watching.